Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ogwanzi and I'm back with another YouTube video. I've been thinking a lot about life, friendships, love, and just how weird your 20s actually feel. Like, am I the only one who feels like growing up is just navigating and realizing and figuring out things that you already swore you knew? Because like, wow, the realizations just keep coming. So today I just want to have a real conversation about like 5 things that have been on my mind lately and things that I feel like a lot of us relate to but don't always want to like talk about openly. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's get into it. Topic number 1. So let's talk about something I feel like we all go through but we don't always know how to handle, which is outgrowing people. Because listen, one thing about life, you're gonna outgrow people and it's not even a bad thing. Like, it's literally not a bad thing. But for some reason, you start to feel guilty about it. Like, you'll start changing. Maybe your mindset will shift, our priorities change, or you'll just stop resonating with certain energies. And suddenly, you feel like the bad guy for distancing yourself. We need to realize that growth isn't betrayal. You're not fake for evolving, and you don't owe people a permanent spot in your life just because they were close at some point, okay? Like, you'll need to like get rid of that mentality because all you're doing is just like stopping yourself from what? Evolving. But I do get it to some point. Like, I get that we hold on to memories and we think about how things used to be, and sometimes we even gaslight ourselves like, oh, maybe I'm being too dramatic, maybe I should just keep trying. But let's be real, if you feel drained, if you're not aligned anymore, if the friendship is one-sided, forcing it isn't loyalty, it's basically just self-betrayal. You are choosing to betray yourself rather than put yourself first. I had to learn this the hard way, obviously, and what I realized was real friends, they grow with you, they adjust, they don't guilt trip you for changing, they just love you for who you are. So if someone is making you feel bad for evolving, they were never meant to come with you into this next chapter anyway. Topic number 2. Do we actually like relationships or do we like the idea of them? Because to be honest, how many times have you seen a couple on TikTok, Instagram, or wherever looking all perfect, romantic, and aesthetic? And you're just sitting there like, I want that. But do you actually want a relationship or do you just want the attention? Not in a bad way. No, not in a bad way. I don't mean that in a bad way. Like, I'm just trying to say, do you maybe just prefer the good morning texts or the idea of just like having someone? Because real relationships, they aren't just about a soft life. They are not just about matching outfits. They require effort, compromise, emotional responsibility, and stability. And like, not a lot of people realize that they don't actually want a relationship. They just want companionship without accountability. Like, they want love without the work. And that's why so many people get into relationships and then suddenly feel like overwhelmed, depressed, all these other nasty things, because they didn't actually want that person. They just wanted like the experience. They wanted to feel like someone. They wanted to be loved by someone. But thing is, not everyone is ready for that. Like, I honestly feel like a lot of us romanticize relationships in a way that's not even healthy. Like, the reason some people feel unloved is because they are busy comparing their real lives to someone else's Instagram highlights. Get what I'm saying? And that's dangerous because not only is it unrealistic, but you're just setting too high of standards. Not to say you shouldn't have standards or high standards, but I'm just saying, Guti, some things aren't exactly what they seem, and you comparing yourself to that person not only damages your self-esteem and gives you depression and all these other nasty things, but for your partner too, whoever that person may be, however they may feel about you, it will damage their self-esteem to some point. That's not even healthy. Like, the reason why some people feel unloved or unworthy and like they can't find love, like Wafani Sinja, nan, and the girls are for the streets, is Like, it isn't because they're actually lacking in love or incapable of it, because not everyone shows us the raw side of things. Because in most cases, we don't really consider the fact that the people we're watching, the people we're looking up to, the people we're idolizing, don't really post the negatives. They don't really post the downsides. They don't really post their worst times. Everyone wants to be perceived as perfect. Everyone wants people to think highly of them. So even the people post about their relationships, half of it is not even true, half of it is planned, etc., etc. So don't rush into anything. Ask yourself, Uzi, do I really want love, or do I just want to feel wanted? Because like, those are very two different things, and in most cases you can't really have both. Topic number 3. Now this one might hurt just a little. Are we actually honest with ourselves? Because I feel like sometimes we lie to ourselves more than anyone else. We tell ourselves we're fine when we're not. We act like we don't care when we actually do. And we pretend to be chill when deep down you're literally overthinking every little thing. And why? Like, for what? Like, who are we actually protecting? I had to learn that lying to yourself is the fastest way to get stuck. Because you can't grow if you don't even admit there's something wrong. Like, if you're broke, be honest about it. If you're unhappy, be honest about that. If you're settling, admit it to yourself. Because avoiding the truth only makes things worse in the long run. Because a wise girly, whose video I'm gonna put in the description box, once said, self-love isn't about doing face masks and taking bubble baths. It's about having those hard conversations with yourself, even when it's uncomfortable. Because if you can't be real with yourself, you will never truly be happy. Topic number 4, making friends as an adult. Making a friend as a kid, very much easy. You like the same color, boom, besties. Making friends as an adult, hard as hell. Like, I don't know what it is, but the older you get, the more awkward friendships become. Like, people are busy, everyone is in a different stage of their life, and suddenly you go from seeing your friends every day in school to struggling to even like text them back. And honestly, I think part of the problem is that we expect friendships to be like effortless, and we fail to realize that just like relationships, friendships take effort too, and they require like showing up for the other person. They require checking in and also being intentional. And a lot of people, myself included, tend to forget and tend to not realize that. So if you're feeling like lonely and disconnected, don't just wait for people to come to you. Like, be the friend that you want to have. Put yourself out there, and remember, it's okay if friends look different now. It's okay if friendships look different now. Like, they're supposed to. You're growing, you're evolving, becoming the best you, and so too should your relationships and friendships. Topic number 5. Let's be real. Do we actually know what we want in life, or are we just figuring it out as we go along? Because every time I feel like I have my life together, life just hits me with another like plot twist. And I think a lot of us feel the pressure to have everything mapped out, when in reality, most people are just winging it. Like, most people are just going with the flow. And that's okay, because growth isn't about having all the answers. It's about being open to learning. So if you feel lost, confused, unsure, or uncertain or whatever, congratulations, you are human. You are human, so just take it one day at a time. Take it one day at a time with me. We're all in this together, guys. Trust me, you're not missing out on anything, as long as you're trying. I think I've talked enough for the night. I just want to say, if any of this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And honestly, I'm trying, guys. Meet me halfway. I'm trying to start this new thing where I give you guys like an emoji of the day. I always put it at the top somewhere, or I will always put it at the top somewhere. So that makes it easy for you to comment. Even if you have like nothing to say, you can just leave me a comment to show me it's okay. I watched your video, girl. I enjoyed it. Having the best time of my life. So yeah, please do that. I'll put it up there. And yeah, like, help the girl grows. Like, share, and subscribe as always. And until next time, take care.